My God. All right. What's up? All right, just did a little unmute to myself right here for a second, only because I am currently using a different mic right now. I used to use this mic to do my old versions of the podcast. Like if you scroll way back to the beginning of this channel, you'll see that I used to use this kind of old setup, and then I would record myself and whatever. So then I forgot that I can literally use this whole contraption that I bought when I used to make music. We're not even going to talk about that, but I forgot that I had this whole contraption that I could use for this specific thing. And then I last minute tried to set it up because for some reason I didn't do it yesterday when I had the idea and remembered that I had it yesterday. So here we are. Hopefully you can hear me right. I'm trying to just make sure. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check myself right quick. Yeah, I can hear myself. We're gonna do that, and then hopefully I didn't mess up the whole audio when I'm trying to show you guys things later on the screen and whatnot, how I like to do. But this is what we're doing. I'm not sure if this mic is gonna last that long, but I wanted the mic to sound a little better than the other USB one. But I don't know. I have a lot of research to do, and it's gonna keep me up at night. And I hate that I've been sleeping late at night and not getting enough sleep, and then waking up so freaking late, and then just having a weird late start to my day. And then this thing keeps, is it me or this thing just keep on falling? No, it's not me. It's not me. Yeah, it's not me. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. I'm having a really bad hair day, so that's why the hair looks like this. I'm trying to keep this thing. I don't know. I'm stressed out. So yeah, go figure. I tried to do this before I went live, and then I ended up being enormously late. I usually start at 8 and it's 8:40, so godly, I don't know what we're doing here. Yeah, I'm so discombobulated. I don't even know. And I'm having a bad hair day. Not having a bad hair day necessarily. I just look at the time that we're live, and I was just not in the mood. I was going to be a whole lot later. I just try to put a little bit of concealer on my face to make myself look more alive, but I just feel like I look the same. And I'm trying to give you the side profile just to make it look like, I look pretty, but neither here nor there. I know that I'm ugly, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Honestly, I don't care. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'm here. Surprisingly, I was just gonna be F it, fuck it, because I was getting so frustrated because I connected the microphone and then I couldn't hear myself, or it was a lot. It was listen. You're already here being come on. Never would have expected that I would have been on time and you wouldn't be. That's crazy. I was just nobody's waiting for me. I could just start late and I'll be fine. And this is a result of a bad hair day. So that's what we're doing. I had a sweater on because there's a mosquito in my room that's being a total menace, and I've been trying to kill it for the past week, and it just won't go down. So you might see me put on a sweater later, but this is what I look like. I look like a hot complete mess, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And we're just gonna get right into this thing. God, I look fat. I look, bro. I'm serving very masculine man right now. Masculine femme girl sort of thing. Not man, but femme girl or whatever. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. The mic keeps falling. I don't know if it's me. I'm having a moment. All right, moving on. Usually at the beginning, I like to talk about, what has happened since I last saw you. And I'm trying to think, other than just Kanye keeps keeps going. We're going to talk about that. I vowed to myself, I literally did. I vowed to myself that I would not talk about him anymore because the man has some problems. The man has issues. But then it just keeps going. And it's just but what am I supposed to do? So we're going to be talking about our good old friend Kanye in a little bit. And then just little things here and there. Not much really has happened in the world. We're going to talk about Twitchcon and how it was somewhat dangerous. Somebody literally broke a body part. We're going to be talking about that. If anything, comes up while I'm on here on the Twitter or Instagram, we'll talk about it. But it's just been a pretty chill last couple of last couple of days. Anything personal related? I think I know what I'm gonna do for the Halloween. I was shocked when I saw Kanye in the title. Me too. Honestly, me too. And I tried so hard to like not put him in there, but like I literally had nothing else to talk about besides that. I mean, there are other things, but like it's not very catchy, so I had no choice, and I really didn't want to. Like I was going to talk about Kanye, but I just didn't want to put him in the title. But then I had like no other reason to, like, you know what I mean? Like who cares about, I'm going to be talking about like Real Housewives of Beverly of Atlanta, I mean, for like a quick second. Like nobody cares about that but me. So I had to make it worthwhile. So that's why we're here. Other than that, I'm trying to think. I know what I'm going to do for Halloween, or for the Halloween stream, which will be the Friday before Halloween, because Halloween's on a Monday. I got a whole thing set up. I already have a costume and everything, so be prepared for that. On that Halloween stream on Friday, which I'm going to look at my calendar right now, all right, to get everybody hyped up, which would be the 28th, is when I'm going to be doing the candy taste test of like a whole lot of Halloween candy, and then we're going to put them on a tier list together. I think that'll be fun. That's going to be my Halloween stream. Maybe, maybe not. Might do some pop culture stuff, but like, you know, I'm just trying to have a chill Halloween day. So that's planned. So get excited for that. Other than that, me and my hair day are going to be talking about what has happened lately in society, in the world, because, you know, we can never have like one day of just like relaxed. You know what I mean? There's always something. There's always something. And I always have to have like this internal debate on whether or not I want to talk about certain things. But then I end up with like nothing. I end up with an empty document on Monday morning, and I'm just like, well, fuck. Well, fuck. Uh oh. So here we are. So basically, I guess it would be like Sunday night. I was just like looking at I literally have like a Word document or like a Google document of things that I'm going to talk about. And then I sat there on Sunday night, and I'm just like, the fuck? The fuck happened? Like stuff happened. I know stuff happened, but like nothing happened. I have nothing. So I'm just like literally like looking for the stuff. Usually things just like, you know, like land on my lap and like I talk about it. This time I had to literally go looking for shit that literally nothing that like shit had already popped off that I didn't care anymore. You know what I mean? So this is some random ass shit that I just think it would be perfect to just start the day with. Stevie Wonder, the liar. Listen, I don't know what's gonna go on in this here slideshow, this PowerPoint over here. I didn't have anything to talk about, and we're just gonna fill like 5 minutes of the show with this. All right. And who doesn't think that Stevie Wonder is a liar? Is he blind? Is he though? We've all seen the videos. We've all seen the clips. Is he blind? I don't know. So we're gonna be looking at this little PowerPoint, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Yeah, it has been kind of dry week, but I know you would dig a topic out of nowhere. That's your superpower. Listen. I tried so hard with this week. Hopefully, between now and Friday, we get something good. Which honestly, it kind of like sucks that I'm like farming for shit to happen. The world we live in. The world we live in. I can't. Anywho, here we are. Stevie Wonder. I'm like concerned as to what's gonna happen. All right, here we go. Hello. Oh, too far. All right. The question: is he actually blind? I wish I had the power to like put up a poll, but you know, it's not a lot of people in here. Just me and you drunk. Is he actually blind? I vote yes. No, I mean I vote no. He's not blind. What am I? I don't know where I want to. Shaquille O'Neal is the one person who has been vocal about his disbelief in Shaq. Huh? What? Shaquille O'Neal is the one person who has been vocal about his disbelief in Shaq. Okay, the person who made this PowerPoint, I can already tell we're off to a bad start. I'm sorry, we're off to a bad start. I didn't prepare. I don't know what this is about, and I don't know. All right, here we go. video.
I'll tell you Stevie Wonder story, but you're not gonna believe it. Come on.
Please don't copyright me. What is this? Don't copyright me, please. Okay.
No, I know the story.
You can hear, please, because I switched mics and it's all it's a whole mess right now. So let me know if you can hear it. Yes, poll is over. Thank you so much, Drunk. My future moderator. Thank you so much.
He's got to tell it. He's got to tell it, Ernie. I know the story. He told me he's got to tell a story. All right, he's got to tell a story. It's a true story. It's a true story. So, according to Shaq, we lived in a building on Wilshire. So you park your car and the valet's down there. So I'm already in the building. I'm coming through the lobby. Door opens. It's Stevie Wonder. He comes in, says, "What's up, Shaq?" Presses the button. Oh, it's true story. Presses the button, gets off on the floor, buys stuff, goes to his room. I went and called every person I knew and told the story. They believe me. No, bro, he got on the elevator. He's like, "What's up, Shaq? How you doing, big dog?"
The only way that I'm going to give Stevie Wonder the devil's advocate, whether or not he knew that it was Shaq, is Shaq has this presence that I feel like even a blind person would know. Can you imagine me? Listen. Can you imagine me? I'm 5'2". All right, and Shaq is like damn near 7 feet something, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like if I was like blind or not, like if I just had my back turned the other way, and he was just like arriving, like walking like 10 feet away from me, like I would feel his presence. That is the only way that I'm gonna give Stevie Wonder the benefit of the doubt, because I mean, I feel like Shaq has this presence where it's just like, you ever seen those there's like I don't know how to explain it, but like, you ever see a movie where you just like, God, I don't even know how to explain it, where just like the mood just like gets killed and it's just like this big old shadow comes over you. I feel like being able to see or blind, I feel like you can just sense that presence. Or number two, maybe Shaquille O'Neal has like a scent, you know, that nobody knows, that everybody knows about, you know, like a specific Shaquille scent. You know what I mean? But that is a little sketchy. Not gonna lie. It's a little sketchy. Okay. Next video.
There's no way this
Don't
is true.
do it.
There's no way this is
Go ahead. I
Oh
know
shit!
you go ahead.
This is Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, we're not gonna watch Jimmy Kimmel, but I'm sure he said the same thing. Anthony Anderson. What is this? God damn it! Enough of the late night. I can't. I can't watch these shows. I just have a feeling in my heart that they're gonna copyright me, so I'm not even gonna try. Boy George. I watched an interview with Boy George a few months back, and he reckons Stevie Wonder is not completely blind, since Stevie Wonder once came over and playfully strangled him at a party once, and Boy George was like, "How could he knew where I was if he's completely blind?" First, yeah, exactly. Why is he sitting courtside? Well, to be the devil's advocate, maybe if he's closer, he can hear like the people playing, but like still, it would be the announcers would like say everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is a little sketchy. Mr. Wonder has multiple songs about colors and visual stimuli. The Key to Life, multiple songs. When did he go blind? Has he always been blind? All right, we got a fact checked. Has Stevie Wonder, how do I spell Stevie Wonder, passed away? What the hell? Been blind. I wonder, I seen Stevie Wonder check out chicks at award shows. No way he blind. Yo. Oh, so he was born. He wasn't born blind, but when he was born premature, and then oxygen just wasn't getting into his head or something. Well, technically born blind, technically not. technically not born blind, but like he didn't have vision even when he was like, when he had memory. If you know what I mean. He was premature anyway. What's this? Let's see exactly when Stevie grabs the mic. Oh yeah, the mic grabbing stupidness. I can't with the music. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I hate YouTube for this shit. Huh. And now slow down and lighten. Bro, this is a serious PowerPoint right here. Oh. I don't know. Like, look. No, that's weird. No. Again, and to be the devil's advocate here, the devil's advocate here. Maybe he has it heightened one of his senses. When like you go blind or something, they say that your other senses are heightened. Maybe. I don't know. What is going on with this PowerPoint? It keeps going. What is this? As he begins clapping, you're right. Stops clapping if he sees the mic. Leans forward as if to catch the mic. Very informative PowerPoint here. I'm gonna say it. And nobody else wants to admit it. But I'm gonna say it right here. And I'm a trusted person to bring you the straight facts. Stevie Wonder, not blind. Sorry. If Stevie Wonder wasn't blind, would we still hold him in such a high regard? I don't know. It's a really tough question. It's a really, really tough question. I don't know. Maybe he's not like fully blind. Some people aren't just like, is he like legally blind? That's the question. Because if he's legally blind, then that's different. Like if he sees like black, then that's different. But if he like can see like things, because some people are blind, but they can still see figures and stuff like that. Maybe, but I wonder if he's like blind. Like I see black, kind of blind. You know what I mean? And is that even a thing? Does a blind person see black? Seeing the different sources of light. I'm not even going to go down this rabbit hole. This was supposed to be a fun joke, and now I'm just like, well, wait a minute. Maybe I can justify it. Maybe he is blind. Technically speaking. I gotta move away from this. Because now I'm being ableist. I'm judging somebody's blindness. I can't do that. Come on. I can't be doing this. Oh, okay. This I found interesting. We're moving on. He is totally whatever he wants to be. I'm not gonna write his own narrative, unlike the people in my chat or the person in my chat who just loves to. You're colorblind? Don't lie to me. Unlike Drunk, he loves to create narratives for other people. It's what he loves to do. So, okay, microphone. I personally didn't say he was blind. I don't know, by contrary to belief, I personally didn't say he was blind, but said person in my chat did say that. So I promise I'm colorblind. Of like which color, or is it like how does that work? Colorblind? Do you just not see one color, or is it just all faded? Or I wonder how that works. Me too, I don't see color. Just like the white people, I don't see color. I don't see color either, That's why I asked the other day, am I allowed to say the N-word? Because I don't know what I am. I gotta stop. I can't tell the difference between similar colors like purple and blue or red and orange unless the color is bright. Good to know. Good to know. I wonder, have you tried like those the colorblind classes that been popping off on Facebook, making everybody cry? All right, but we're going to be talking about right here real quick is a man is suing Texas Pete, a hot sauce, after learning that the hot sauce is not actually made from Texas. Can you believe the drama? The drama be serious. This is serious shit. I'll tell you right now, this is serious shit. The condiment actually originated in North Carolina in 1929. Damn. Since the beginning of time, they've been lying to us. Who else feels like they were lied to by Texas Pete? Oh my god. Was this inherently is this racist? Are we classifying this as racist? You know what I mean? Is this what you're saying that all Texas people look like? Am I getting to something here? Am I like spitting woke facts right now? Is this inherently racist? Are the white people being racist to themselves? Turns out that Texas Pete isn't actually from Texas, a Los Angeles man. Of course. It'd always be the people from Los Angeles and Florida. I'm gonna start saying that and making that a thing. Has filed a class action lawsuit accusing Winston-Salem-based blah 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 of false advertising after learning that its Texas Pete hot sauce is made in North Carolina. So a Los Angeles man is suing a North Carolinian hot sauce brand who lied about being from Texas. If it doesn't get more American than this, I don't know. And by the looks of it, is it really hot sauce? Because this hot sauce is not supposed to be medium. All right, if I'm gonna get a hot sauce, the scale that it needs to be is on like hot. So if anything, I'd argue that it's not hot sauce. If we're gonna be arguing about things, you know what I mean? In 2021, Philip White purchased a $3 bottle. We're talking about a $3 bottle of a hot sauce. I bet you went to like the Family Dollar or like the dollar store or something. They be selling shit like this. Bro. This is a dead lawsuit. You can look at the bottle manufacturing and know it ain't from Texas. No. It says Texas Pete. It's got a, you see this right here? Whatever this is. It's got a rodeo man right here with a lasso. All right? This is supposed to be Texan hot sauce, all right? The Los Angeles man didn't wake up one morning and be like, you know what? I want to have North Carolinian hot sauce, all right? He wanted Texas hot sauce because that's where the real shit comes from. This guy has legal standing right now, okay? He has legal standing. $3 bottle of Texas Pete, which has a label featuring a famed lone white star. Exactly, see? False advertising of the Texas flag and a cartoon cowboy with a lasso. At Ralph's, of course. Has to be a white man. I'm sorry. It is. Who shops at Ralph but a white man? Anyway, I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop. Come on now. The suit states that white I wanted to say white man, but his last name is White. Okay. The suit states that White made the purchase while relying upon the language and images displayed on the front label of the product, and at the time of the purchase understood the product to be a Texas product. Wow, the hate for North Carolina runs deep. There is surprisingly nothing Texas about them. The complaint also alleges that the ingredients of the Louisiana the Louisiana style hot sauce comes from sources outside of Texas. Wait a second. I'm going to type this question into Google, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I know it's going to sound real stupid. Give me a second. I'm not gonna show this. Wait a second. I'm gonna tell you what I googled if it makes sense in my mind. Okay. All right. I had to type in where is Louisiana because I know it's not in Texas. You want to be canceled so bad. I do. Just to say that it happened to me because it happens to everybody, just to say, it's a badge of honor. The question was, where is Louisiana? Because I know Louisiana is not a part of Texas. So why does the complaint? It makes no sense. It says the complaint alleges that the ingredients of the Louisiana style hot sauce. Here's the problem. Louisiana's not in Texas, so what were you really looking for? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Wait, I'm so dumb. Is Louisiana a state? Am I having a moment right now? All right. Listen. We're gonna start over. We're gonna pretend that this didn't happen, and we're just gonna pretend like this is the beginning of the show. All right, we'll be right back. And hello, welcome back to another. What just happened? What just happened for real? What did I? That's embarrassing. I kid you not. I thought Louisiana was part of North Carolina. I gotta stop. You don't know where Louisiana. That's some real Florida stuff. Listen. I'm from Florida. I'm allowed to be this stupid. All right. The Florida education system has let me down, and in turn, I am letting everybody else down. All right. This is not my fault. This is literally not my fault. And even when I Googled it, I still didn't read it. And I still thought it was in North Carolina. But Louisiana's a state. I'm well aware of it now. Okay. And we're going to move on. Oh my God, I can't believe that happened. Okay. Yeah, but besides all of that, we're like all over the place. He's complaining. A Los Angeles man is complaining about a hot sauce that was made in North Carolina, which he wanted to be from Texas, but he wants it to be this Louisiana style hot sauce. We got like 4 or 5 different places going on right now. What are we suing about? What's the real issue here? This is why the hot sauce is called Texas Pete. White claims that he had known the hot sauce wasn't made in Texas, he wouldn't. White claims that had he known the hot sauce wasn't made in Texas, he wouldn't have bought it. Bullshit. You were looking for Louisiana style hot sauce, yet you went for a hot sauce that had Texas on it. Make it make sense. If this man wasn't born in Florida, I don't know what. I don't know what. I had a moment and I can't get over what I just did. I can't get over what I just did. Between this and you saying oatmeal pies was trash, I can't trust you now. Listen, I'm from Florida. And when people say they're from Florida, like that's like that's a pass. Ask anybody on the internet, okay? If they say, oh, they're from Florida, they're like, oh, okay, makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like an automatic like pass for me. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen because it didn't happen to me. No fucking way. They got wing sauce too. Listen. Louisiana, North Carolina, Texas, they're all the same thing. If it's not Florida, then it's everything up north. If you know what I mean. And then there's Los Angeles, California. I know where that is. Everything else is a whole bunch of Texas and North Carolina to me, honestly. Seriously. New Orleans, what is that? I don't know. DC, New York, I don't know. I don't know what any of those places are. We call them up north. Here in Florida, we literally call those places up north. Literally. Listen. I'm never gonna live that down, am I? Oh my god. We're just gonna try and move on. So we're gonna roughly quickly talk about what happened in at Twitchcon. Now, I had hella FOMO. You want to know why? Because I want to be a Twitch streamer so freaking bad. All right. And I'm not. But I want to so badly. The only reason I'm not is because I have this shitty computer. And it's not a shitty computer. I'm sorry, computer. I love you so much. You do a lot of things for me, okay? I love you, computer. I do. I love my computer a lot. I don't really get to have, a whole lot of luxurious things. But I don't have the proper CPU. I don't know. I don't have the proper, equipment for it, because if I'm gonna go on Twitch, I wanna play games as well, and I can't. I can't do it on this. If I downloaded Sims for one of I was just gonna play Sims on my YouTube, after doing this whole commentary thing many weeks ago. I was gonna do commentary and then I was gonna play Sims afterwards and just kick it, whatever, talk and whatever. And I literally downloaded it. And then I tried playing it, just tried opening it. I spent $5 on a fucking Sims. All right. Let's just start there. I wasted $5 because since I downloaded it, probably 2 months ago now, it's been 2 months, I haven't played it. Because the moment I turn it on my MacBook here, it's like I'm in the pits of hell. My computer is so hot. It's overheating all the freaking time. And then the fan just keeps going, whoosh, whoosh, you know what I mean? And I can't. So I tried to be a YouTube slash commentary slash gamer person on YouTube because honestly, I prefer YouTube. But I'm always on Twitch now because, no, I'm lying. I'm such a liar. I'm such a big FOMO person that I really wanted to do to go to TwitchCon because honestly, I don't feel there's YouTube. What is it? YouTube has the same similar kind of thing as to TwitchCon. I forget what it's called. YouTube something. And I don't, they're not as fun. I don't know. You never really hear a lot about it anymore. So I feel I'm never gonna get invited to that stuff. Or even if I go, it's gonna be so boring. So yeah, anyways, I got real FOMO'd up and I really wanted to go to TwitchCon, but it's in it was in San Diego, I mean. And yeah, couldn't go. But things have happened there. Wild things have happened there that I'm glad that I didn't go, even though I was never gonna go in the first place. For some reason people were getting injured. A person literally broke her back in 2 places off of playing or because they have these games and stuff set up. There's this one machine where you punch it to see your strength in punching, and then there's this the game that we're going to talk about now. It's a gladiator style game. I'm sure everybody knows what it is. It's there's a pit of foam, and then 2 people try to knock each other off with these big foam cylinder things. So who better to explain what happened than my favorite now YouTuber was Twitch streamer, but now he's a YouTuber. So I'm just come on, I literally want everybody to come to the dark side. Come to the dark side of YouTube. And while everybody's making that transition, hopefully I pop up before, all the big people come over here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If XQC were to come over here, it'd be a big fuck problem. All right. Not for me anyway, because the community wouldn't be part of my community. But still, you know what I mean? They're taking views away from me. The little views I have, I need them. All right, I need them. Anyways, he's going to explain it better to you than I can. There are some parts of the actual person breaking their back. There's an actual video where they fall, and I'm so traumatized by it that I can't. I'm oh, my soul just can't. But I'm going to show it to you. Let's see. What did you say? Oh, You better than a Twitch streamer though. You actually have substance to your content. Do I really though? Do I I really? I don't know. You're treading on that line where you like lying to me. I'll actually watch you play Sims, the one of few games that's interesting as fuck to watch. Really? I was just like, literally, I was like, I downloaded Sims. I'm so fucking lame. Anyway, I saw a dude pay for a female streamer to stand on him at TwitchCon. The world is out of pocket. Who was that? I wonder who that was. I don't know. The range of different people that are on Twitch is like crazy to me. All right, so we're gonna quickly watch this guy, Ludwig Mogul Male. Subscribe to him on you. I should subscribe. This is not my This is my YouTube account. Fuck it, whatever. This is my podcast account right here, and then I have my own personal one. But whatever. I subscribe.
I'm back from my reconnaissance mission where I infiltrated TwitchCon this past weekend, and I generally had a pretty good time. But when I got home, I opened up Twitter.com, the mistake that I always make, and I noticed that hashtag boycott Twitch was trending, which is crazy.
Why is our quality like the worst thing that has happened to me? Come on now. We have quality streams here. Don't be doing this in front of everybody. Here you go.
You know, I was busy having a good time at the event, a little schmooze, a little business, trying not to get fired by Susan Wojcicki. So I decided to dig in with all the things that were wrong with TwitchCon. I will say off rip, the trend's a little bit confusing. Generally, the point of boycotts is that you have something that you feel needs to change.
So after the whole incident had happened and people found out what happened, and the girl or the woman, I don't know how old she was, the girl. I hate saying the girl because it makes her sound like I'm younger than like 10. But the girl got injured on the toy play thing, whatever. And then people started like tweeting like boycott Twitch. And I'm just like, bro, what is happening? First of all, I don't even think that it's like Twitch's fault that this person got injured. Maybe like 10%, maybe their fault, maybe like 5% their fault. But I'm gonna let them explain.
Product until they make the change. This doesn't have a clear goal of what they are trying to change in this boycott. It more so is, we are mad at you, so we're not going to use your service. And it's specifically for Minecrafters, which mostly feels like it might just end up hurting the Minecrafters. Because I'll tell you what, no people are boycotting the streams of XQC, Hassan, and Mizkif, who are gladly live and thriving on Twitch right now. So
I freaking love Hassan. I'm a simp for Hassan. Honestly, he's so he doesn't know I exist, and I'm always in his chat just talking nonsense. I'm always in his chat. The day that he notices me, I'm gonna die. But I'm such a simp for Hassan. Freaking love him.
Doesn't make too much sense to me. I also saw this thread of everything wrong at TwitchCon from someone who wasn't at TwitchCon that had almost 100,000 likes. But one of the things on it was about how they're turning away people with bags at the TwitchCon party, which I think is a good thing, all things considered. Yeah. So like a good policy to make sure you can do bag checks quickly and concisely and no one brings in anything bad. So I compiled everything that I think went wrong with TwitchCon, bearing in mind that I had a good time, but I was probably treated a bit differently because I'm friends with some higher up streamers, and you know, I get a pass every now and again. And the biggest problem that I saw happened at the Lenovo booth at TwitchCon. Now, bear in mind, this is not technically a Twitch sanctioned thing. You know, they sold the space to Lenovo, and Lenovo made this booth to.
That's why I'm saying I don't think it's 100% Twitch's fault, but I feel like, I don't know, they have some sort of responsibility, even if they are just like renting it or sold it to Lenovo to like have their little like spot for like streamers to come and like whatever and show off their product. I feel like they're still somewhat like liable in a sense. It's just like, these are your streamers, like these are your content creators. You should make sure that everybody's safe. You know, you can't just put all the trust in one company for these certain things. And I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Again, it's not, I don't feel personally that it's like a lot of the fault is on Twitch, but like they have some sort of responsibility to like make sure, like, you know, at least for their streamers, you know what I mean?
Yada yada. And one of the things they had were these giant purple little squishy rods, and then you stand on a platform and you try to hit the other person off the platform. Classic camping games. And after one of the wins that Adriana Chechik had over her opponent on
132 years
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Bro, I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that to poor people who cannot afford an ad blocker every freaking month. Nobody cares about what's going on Peacock right now. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I don't think I'm set up to like receive links right now. So if you sent me a link, I'm not sure. But if you want to like DM me, I don't know. I don't know how the whole links thing work right now. But if you send me a link, I can't see it. Godly. This is how they treat poor people. Giving them links on their streams that they can't avoid. Giving them ads, I mean.
It's over, but she wins. She cheers.
I'm not even. I can't. I can't. Traumatizes me every time. But the thing that happened, and I'm going to explain to you, my friend. Where are you? You still don't get how her back broke. So basically, and this happened to me once, but I didn't literally like directly land on my tailbone, but I've had fallen on that part of my like back where it was just like, it's horrible. It hurts. But she literally, imagine like this is like a person's like back, I guess. And like her tailbone is like what meets in the middle here. Like this part right here is her tailbone, and then her leg joins or whatever. She literally jumped off, with her legs this way, and literally like at an angle where her tailbone literally hit the concrete, like the concrete ground that she literally like bounced. Have you ever seen people like bounce off of concrete? Like that's how hard she hit her ass, her tailbone on the ground. So much so that like it literally like shattered like her lower, like I think it was like 2 discs or something. I think she said like 2 parts in her back were broken. And the reason is because that foam pit that you see right here. Where is it? I'm trying to show you. I really don't want to play the video because I'm so traumatized. It reminded me of the time I fell like on my tailbone, but like in a different way that like I'm feeling it now. And I never got it checked out. So maybe it explains why I have so much back problems. Anyways, besides the point, it looks like it's full, but literally when you see people like standing around in it, it's like barely up to like people's knees. A real foam pit has to be like very deep, to the point where like if I were to stand up on it, it would be like up to my neck. The point of having foams, or the point of even calling it a pit, is because it's supposed to be deep and it's supposed to be a lot to cushion your fall. There was literally like not even like that much to cushion her fall. Like, see the girl? I'm trying to point. I'm pointing to my screen as if you can see. You see the girl over here? Like she's already on the ground. Look at how much of her legs you can see. She's supposed to be like deep into the foam pits. You know what I mean? She literally lands on her ass bone and it just gets cracked. They didn't fill it up enough, and then people were trying to blame her, saying that, oh, it's her fault for like jumping in it or whatever. And it's just like any normal person who has seen a foam pit, literally, hello, it's a foam pit. It's supposed to cushion my fall. I'm supposed to jump and not be concerned that my back is gonna break. You know what I mean? So people were trying to blame her, like, oh, you shouldn't be jumping off, and it was so reckless that she did that. I'm just like, it was a what? Oh, my stream. Hold up. I just realized how bad my connection was on my phone. Holy crap. I wonder. I'm having bad lag, I think. Let me know if that fixes it. Uh-oh. I'm having like a weird lag. Hold on. Let me know if my lag. I just noticed how laggy my thing was. Sorry, we're professionals. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't afford to get rid of the ads that harass me and you when I'm doing this, and then I can't afford to get high-speed internet, even though we have high-speed internet. Like, hello. All right. Ooh. There. All right. Anyways, we're gonna just keep on talking about it as it sort of kind of fixes itself, I guess. I don't know what to do. What can I do? What can I do? Not a damn thing. So, anyways, she didn't have enough like thing to cushion her fall. So obviously she broke her back, and then that's not the only thing that happened. I think if I'm not mistaken, that's why I had the video up. If I'm not mistaken, it was either a friend that was with her or another streamer that was also there, a Twitch streamer who crap. One of them broke their or like twisted their knee, and then the other one had like really like back like a lot of like back pain. And then she said she like wasn't injured, but she like felt back pain, and then she was fine the next day. Okay, my thing is back. I'm good. Quality's back up. My bad. I had a lot of things open on my tab that I didn't close for some reason. I'm a dummy. Anyways, there was another person who I think they said that she felt like her back was hurt, but she was fine, no injuries or whatever. And then there was another person who like literally like broke her ankle in like 2 places or whatever as well. So, and then there was another place besides the foam pit where people actually were injured as well, where it was like another person like tripped over something, like tripped over another game, and I think broke her ankle too. It was a whole thing. And the crazy part of it is that after the girl like literally landed on her back for like a split second, she was like, oh no, I'm okay. And then when she gets up, she realizes she's like, nah, fuck, I'm not okay. And then she's taken to the hospital or whatever, and then it turns out she's tweeting, I broke my back and I have to have surgery. Then she had to have like a metal rod or something put like into her like through surgery to like help her heal through the process. The fact that came out and people were still literally being allowed to like continue playing on this, I don't know what you call it, like a gladiator podium sort of thing. I don't know what you call it. They like allowed to they continue to let people use the thing, and I was just like, bro, this could have been. She could have been paralyzed. Like, you never know how a fall like that, could affect people. But she could literally have been paralyzed, and it would have been a whole fucking another disaster for Twitch. It's just ridiculous. And the fact that they kept having more people like continue and use the damn thing, it's just like, bro. Literally a broken back had to have surgery on it, and then another person like broke their ankle, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's insane. Can you imagine? Because it wasn't, I don't think, to my knowledge, it didn't look like people were like properly like, even if the fact that there was no like mat at the bottom, forget the whole like filling it up, fine. There was no cushiony mat. They just literally like threw foams into it, and or they're just like, I don't know, have at it. There's no like like a mat, like a gym mat. Those gym mats. I mean, those gym mats are, they're like this, they're like this thick, but they still have a little cushion. At least that to like cover your tracks. They didn't even try. They literally did not even try, bro. That rubbed me the wrong way. It was just like, bro, really? That's what we're doing? Kind of gross. If you ask me. So that happened. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to go back. I'm realizing what happened is that I went and I put the video on like high quality. It's playing again. I put it on high quality because I hate when it looks all grainy. But it's playing again. But then it ruins my stream. So like, sorry. My homie messed up his back at work. He said he wouldn't wish that, bro. It is the worst thing ever. And honestly, when I saw this, I was just like, yo, I remember having an incident like that in my life where I'm trying to like not watch the thing because it's, ugh. I remember when there was a time where I literally like, I don't know what it was. I think I was like walking out of my house, maybe, I think. And it had just rained, but like not that long ago. And there was like a little puddle. And some apartment complexes, they have those weird like, not a ramp, but that little like sidewalk thing where it's kind of like painted in a certain color, but it's kind of like waxy, slippery sort of thingy. and I was like kind of like not running. I was like speed walking, trying to like I don't know, get to the bus or something. I don't remember, but I know I was on my way to school, and I literally slipped back that way, and I landed on like my tailbone. Like the tailbone part is like if you touch your butt and you try to go to where your crack is, a little bit up there, like that area, that's your tailbone. I literally fell on that, and that was like many years ago. And I'm just like, is this the reason why I have like chronic back pain all the time? Did I like literally like did I figure it out? Did I figure it out? On top of just like leaning awkwardly and horribly on the chair, but no, not a wheelchair ramp. Well, maybe technically, I guess you would call it a wheelchair ramp. It's like a little like not even a ramp. It's just a little like where the floor kind of meets like the pavement of like the parking lot. It's not so much a ramp, but you know what I mean. To make it accessible, I guess. But I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't like a ramp, if that makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. Here we
was in that foam pit without
up.
knowing any of this happened, and I did it after it all happened.
People
So
kept doing it after it all
thankfully nothing happened
happened.
to me. Not the only injury.
And not
by
the only
way, that happened
injury.
at TwitchCon. We had another one here. They were doing the Balloon World Cup, the Ibai event, and right here on the right side, I'll play that one more time. This streamer broke her ankle. There's the picture of it. Her
How?
name's Zummers. It's been an overwhelming 48 hours, but I'm okay, and I'm back at home resting. I want to thank everyone who wished me well. Your girl don't go down without a bang. I broke my ankle in 3 possible ways.
In 3 ways. 3 freaking ways broke her ankle.
Safety concerns, but the safety concerns didn't stop there. There was a Dream S&P panel that Dream was weirdly not like on.
Oh yeah, and
Seems
then
like
the guy Dream who went viral on Twitter not too long ago because he's a Minecraft streamer who's like a I'm gonna get off of this now. Who's like a whatchamacallit? He's a faceless streamer who He's a faceless streamer who would stream on Minecraft. You couldn't see his face. He just had like a kind of like a smiley face, kind of like he never showed his face, but on like his profile pictures and stuff like that, he'd just be like a mask with a smiley face on it. He went viral because he like revealed his face after like many, I don't know, years of like being faceless. He revealed his face. He called a whole bunch of people that were like Addison Ray, I think at one point he called Hassan, he called all these, random people and, revealed his face to them and then recorded it and then revealed his face, I think like on a premiere or a live, I think it was a premiere on YouTube. And then he got ripped into a new one all over Twitter because they tried to compare him to like Shane Dawson. Like they said he looked like Shane Dawson. They also said, I'm sorry, I'm just like fidgety right now and I don't know why. They said he looked like Shane Dawson. They said that he looked like Lord Farquaad. I feel so bad. Cause it was just like like face reveal memes. I felt so bad, but it's just like, what do you expect from the internet? Like, you're gonna do a whole big face reveal. You're gonna make it like it was like trending. Like, like he had to have known that stuff was gonna happen. So I just mean, like, I mean, come on. So, but I just felt bad because it's like he doesn't like look ugly. He's just like an average dude. You know what I mean? He's like whatever. And I feel like the only reason why it was like important to him because I'm pretty sure he was overweight before and then he lost all the weight. So I feel like he was a little bit self-conscious and maybe that's the reason that he went faceless. But one of the many memes that was happening is literally like just Shrek characters. He said he looked like Rumpelstiltskin, Lord Farquaad, and then the egg. The egg, I don't know for sure, but Lord Farquaad and Rumpelstiltskin mixed together definitely looks like it. Oh, and this guy. Hold on. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I used to when I was growing up and like going to school, my sister would like go to school either later or earlier than me, just depending on whatever grade it was at that time. I forget what it was. Elementary school, or maybe she didn't go in. Anyways, she would stay at home and like watch these like cartoon, like Nick Jr. cartoons, and this would be one of the guys. It's like a little spider show, and this guy I don't know, everybody hated him, but I kind of find him just like awkwardly weird, kind of cool. But they said he looked like him, and I cannot get over him. I think it's called like Mrs. Sunny's Spider Patch, some bullshit like that. Anyways, poor guy got roasted on Twitter. I mean, what can you expect? You're gonna do a full face reveal. What are you literally going to expect? And then smart too. Now that I'm thinking about it, very fucking smart too. Because then he ended up going to TwitchCon, and then I mean, he said he did it because his friend was moving over or moving in with him, and I don't know, whatever his reasonings was, he did it. Fast forward to TwitchCon, it's like Twitch didn't even like properly prepare for like a person like him coming over, because obviously it's gonna be like the whole face reveal just happened. He was freaking trending, and the whole world was gonna talk about him. I think he had like 10 million, or he had a whole lot of fucking live people watching his like premiere video of him like revealing his face. Like, what did you think was gonna happen when he announced that he was gonna be at Twitch? Like, hello, every fucking body was gonna be there. So they literally had like a panel. They like, it was so like last minute and half-assed that they literally had a panel. It was for him, and it's almost like somebody forgot that it was even about him, because they just literally like gave him a chair and like handed him a mic. Like everybody was like set up and whatever at a table, you know, on a panel. You know how the panels are supposed to be. They literally just gave him a chair and a mic, and they're like, yeah, go ahead. He held his own mic the whole time, but they held the I just said the word like 3 times and I forgot. The panel in a room that had a max capacity of like 400 people. And there were like 5 times that, like waiting outside in the wings. People were like passing out and shit for waiting so damn long. And I'm just like, bro, come on, Twitch, get it together. At least it was slightly better than TanaCon. If you know what TanaCon was about, that shit was a fucking mess. But at least it was better than that, I guess. If we can measure it to something. I don't know. Bro gave up his secret identity, whether he was cute or not. Bro obviously didn't watch enough superhero movies. So, come on. Come on. Now that people know what he looks like, his channel ain't even gonna hit the same. The mystery is over. I don't think so. I feel like his core fans and his core fans are literally like Minecraft people. Like, and obviously content creators, like fans come and go. They grow up and they move on to something else, and they no longer want to play Minecraft. And then after, you know, when they move on from Minecraft, they're literally like hitting puberty and then like girls, and then they turn to people like XQCs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's a phase. They all go through a phase. It's not like this is gonna be the real reason why his views are gonna go down. I feel like they're gonna maintain. They probably might even like go up for a hot minute. But as his Minecraft community, you know, starts to grow up, they're gonna, you know, hit puberty and then like want to like watch other stuff. So whatever. And plus, yeah, he's a Minecraft guy. Plus, it's like a whole bunch of people on the internet, especially like people who like watch Minecraft and stuff like that. They kind of like have this like parasocial relationship with people online, where it's just like, you know, there are certain like what's the other guy? Corpse Husband. They fall in love with the mystery of it, the voice, and just not knowing, and then they have all these fan fictions and stuff going on in their mind. That the fact that he wasn't like ugly is just like adds more to it, that like it's gonna have people staying, if you know what I mean. That's just my take, but I think he's gonna be good for now until, like, you know, his core audience starts to grow up, as they always do with everything. There are YouTube channels and certain people that I just don't watch anymore, because I'm just like, I grew up, and like you're not growing up with me yet. Like you're still catering to like before, so I'll watch you later when we meet up again. You know, when you start talking about the things that I currently like now. So it's not all that bad. I think he'll be all right. So yeah, that's another thing. So TwitchCon, I had hella FOMO, but you know, I could have died there in the foam pits. I could have been paralyzed. You never know. It's a whole thing going on over there. Real quick, what do I want to do? There's 3 things that I have left to talk about, and we're gonna do them in whatever order you decide. So right now, we have a quick story about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I freaking love that show. I'm sure you've never seen that show, but I love that show. Then there's like people that are like hella racist in the Los Angeles County. Audio leaked, and there's this prominent Spanish woman being hella racist to not just black people, but like everybody. And I'm just like, well, goddamn. And then Kanye. So I'm gonna save Kanye for last because that's my guy. Me and him have history. So I guess I'm gonna do Real Housewives real quick then, since it's a short, quick little story here. And I'm the only one that cares. So I'm gonna make you care. I'm literally gonna make you care. Wow. Get out. I'm literally banning you. I'm gonna ban you. Do I have the capacity to do that? I do. Or I can put you in timeout. Can we just test it? Can you just test to see how that works? Uh-oh. Oh no. How do I get you back? Oh no. I blocked you for like 5 minutes and I don't know how to undo it. I thought it was gonna give me the options. Anyways, for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna talk about housewives and then we're gonna bring you back. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. How do I bring you back? Wait. Wait. Holy shit. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? No. All right. I'm sorry. For like, I'll bring you back in like 5 minutes. I hope it brings you back in 5 minutes. My bad. You didn't want to talk about housewives anyways. So fuck you. I don't know how to undo it. I'm never going to do that again until I figure out what the hell. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Holy shit. I can't believe that just happened. I literally thought it was going to give me the options to do it. I literally thought... Anyway, okay, all right. Hopefully you can come back. Anyways, so... Fucking crazy. So the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta situation is pretty much just about this couple. My favorite person, one of my favorite people off of the show. Her name is Cynthia Bailey. She used to be married to this guy called Peter Thomas, who was all over the show as well. I really didn't like Peter when she was going out with Peter, to be honest with you. I really wasn't a fan of Peter Thomas. And then they got divorced because she's a boss-ass woman and she said, "No, I'm going to divorce you." I don't know. Maybe she has a thing for divorcing people. I don't know. I really would like to know who called the shots here and filed for divorce. Okay, and I'm saying allegedly divorced because I don't know if they're going to get a divorce. So what happened was... God, I'm so sorry, drunk. I'm so sorry. Hopefully we can figure this shit out. So what happened is that some people noticed, the internet is crazy. People noticed on randomly that she got tagged in some sort of like video or something on YouTube, and not on YouTube. My God, I'm having a moment. I'm distraught. She got tagged on something on Instagram, and her name is literally like Cynthia Bailey Hill because she added the guy's last name to the end of it. And they noticed that she took off Hill, and everybody was speculating, like, holy shit, are they getting a divorce? Are they getting a divorce? And nobody knew. And then the other day, and by the other day, I think this was like earlier today. I'm so distraught. I can't believe I did that. I hope you stay. I hope we figure this out. Drunk, please forgive me. I'm trying to figure it out on the back end as well as I go through this. Here's the video that came out. When did this come out? Literally 10 hours ago. Of some woman just randomly hanging off this man's, like, what? He doesn't have his wedding ring on. Which I mean, I don't think that that's a thing. You know what I mean? Some people just don't wear their wedding rings after they get married, which is not a problem. But he doesn't have his on. He has this random lady hanging off of him, and I'm just like, holy mother of God! Did this man cheat on Cynthia Bailey? I think he did. I honestly think he did. That's really all I had for that. I'm like, I can't even talk about this anymore. I'm literally having a moment that I don't even know. Hold on. I'm going to try and get you back. Try and get you back in here. Wait a minute. It says 5 minutes and I don't remember when I banned you. Hold on. I'm so like distraught. I'm never doing that again. Oh my goodness. How do I do this? You're back. You're back. Bro, that's too much power for one person. It's too much power for one person, bro. Way too much power for one person that I didn't even want to talk about housewives anymore, and I love housewives. Too much fucking power. Not only did I have to listen, but I had to listen in silence. You literally didn't have to listen to much because I got so just like flustered that I was just like, I can't believe I just did that. There's no way. Like, I'm using this like program here that lets me like direct my live onto YouTube. I'm not on YouTube itself, so it's different. And I literally thought that it was gonna give me an option because on Twitch, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I've seen on Twitch people have their chat open, they'll literally ban people for like an hour a week or something. I thought it was gonna give me like an option. I'm distraught that I messed up housewives. Moral of the story is, and now you can talk now. Moral of the story is that on the show they literally like had a whole moment on the show. It was a whole thing. My only thing with the guy Mike is that he was like openly like told her that he like cheated on like many of his previous partners, like cheated on the mother of his kids, continued to cheat. He even wrote a book about the whole cheating, which she read. Like, he was like in the middle of like finishing the book about his past life and being a hoe and whatever, and she literally read the book, and I'm like, girl, he literally gave you the play-by-play on this whole thing. Did you really think? I mean, a lot of people have, a lot of people give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just like, you really you're really gonna believe that this man, after giving you a little play-by-play, literal chapter after chapter of all the things that he's done and like cheated on women, that he's not going to do it to you? So that's why I'm speculating that the guy probably cheated. Otherwise, why would he not have a wedding ring on unless he's never had it in the first place? But I'm pretty sure he's always had it on. And number two, she removed his last name off of her Instagram. And when you do things on Instagram, that shit's official. When you unfollow people on Instagram, it's serious. All right? We know shit is happening when we start to unfollow people and follow people on Instagram. Okay? This is like real deal shit. Like real shit. You know what I mean? Ban me for a week, we will have beef. Listen, I can only do for 5 minutes. I gotta figure out how this thing truly works. Damn, it caught me off guard so bad. Crazy. All right, we're gonna move on because the Kanye thing is a little long. So we're gonna move on quickly. The Kanye thing is a little long, so we're gonna move on to slightly politics, and but like I really want to. I said that I was not gonna do it, but I feel like I have a responsibility of just like showing you what's going on in the world, or else am I really a commentator? You know what I mean? Who would take their wedding ring off after just getting married? I don't know. It's a weird thing to me. If I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna wear the damn thing, and I'm gonna make sure you wear the damn thing all the damn time. Some people like after a while where they do, they do construction sometimes, or certain jobs where they just take it off, and having to always take it off, they just prefer not to wear it. So I don't know. What I do know is that I feel like he's had it on for a very long time. Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to politics, and I told myself I was gonna be the politics type of person, but I feel like I have a duty. I have a duty as a black passing. Am I black passing? I don't know. Cancel me already. I have a duty as a Latina woman, and I say Latina because both my parents are Latinos, but I was born here. They weren't, but I was born here. So it's just like, you know what I mean? It's a toss up. Plus, I really don't look like it. Like, I really don't look like it. But black people told me that I wasn't black. Anyways, I feel the need to talk about politics because if I don't, although I know that I'm only gonna be a speck of dust in this beach filled political world that just doesn't make any sense. But as long as I, try to give in my 2 cents and try to advocate for the right thing, maybe it'll make me a better person. But I'm only gonna do this every so often. I'm not gonna do it all the time because I can get heated as fuck, and then I start to mumble my words, and then I don't make sense. And then is it really productive? No. But this story was shocking AF. We're gonna be talking about City Council President Martinez, on DA Gascon. I don't know what that means. Literally, bro, the audio tapes on the shit that fucking happened is fucking ridiculous. Redonkulous. I know Spanish people can be racist. Like, I've had family members who are just like, they just say it like nonchalant because it's like, whatever. It's just like, but it's just like when you hear from your own kind in a position of prominence, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, what? Like, come on. In leaked audio, the LA City Council members Nuri Martinez, Gil Cedillo, and Kevin De Leon discuss redistricting and are extremely racist. This is a developing story, yada yada yada. Yeah, I just want to know, who are these people that are just like secretly recording conversations and are out here like leaking shit? You know what I mean? You ever think about that? You ever think about the people that are just out here leaking audio? Like, how are you, like, are you in the meeting and you're just like fed up and you're just like leaking shit? Who are these people? Where did like these leaked audios and leaked videos come from? You know what I mean? We never hear about the people that actually leak it. We just talk about the leaked content. We never talk about the leaker. Who did this? Who did this? I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of this. I gotta get to the bottom of this. I actually I actually heard a little bit about this, but then didn't know the actual details. The basic thing that I think, and I'm trying to give you all the details because this literally just happened like within the past couple of, I think like a day and a half, maybe 2 days. It's a lot of mumbo jumbo happening. Basically, they're responsible for like redistricting, if that makes any sense, like a certain, like the county. And like, when you really think about it, the president, when you vote for the president, it doesn't really mean that much. Honest, bro, listen to me when I tell you what I'm about to say. It's not gonna make goddamn sense because I'm not really like into like politics and stuff like that and all the shit that I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna try to explain it in the way that I think it makes sense. But they're trying to like zone, I guess, certain areas to like certain people because I guess this developer was building something. I forget what it was. I'm sorry, I'm not well versed in this, but some developer was trying to make something and they were trying to get everybody to like approve it or whatever, and it's not happening. And then they started going on this stupid ass rant. Yeah. Earlier this month, an anonymous Reddit account, we're just gonna read it and hopefully this article makes it make sense. Earlier this month, an anonymous Reddit account posted several shocking audio recordings. The recordings seemed to contain the voices of Council President Nuri Martinez, Council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo, and LA Labor Federation President Ron Herrera discussing a wide range of topics of great public interest and being incredibly racist while doing so. The account and those files have been deleted. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I think this is. So here's one of them. This is her. Or no. Fuck that guy. He's with the blacks. In the recording, the city count. Oh my god. In the recording, Council President Nuri Martinez says of the Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon, "Fuck that guy. He's with the."
All the folks like with Gascon, he did call me. He wants to have breakfast with me.
What's taking him so long?
I haven't. I just said, hey, we need to talk.
Gil supported him from the.
All right, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
So you'll start seeing them line up.
He's with the blacks.
Isaac was the first.
What I didn't what I don't think I explained correctly is like these are the people like directly like responsible for like how your community like looks, they are literally the people who decide, who your neighbors are and like what people live where, like certain like they're like the council people. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're like the direct people you go to. People think that you got to go to the president for all these answers. It's like, no, it's literally like these council members, these people who are, those people right now. I don't know if they're at where you are right now, but like people right now that have their signs up on every corner of the street, vote for me for Congress, vote for me for city council, vote for me. Like those signs that you don't pay attention to when it's like midterm time, those are the people you really got to worry about. Those are the real actual people that are ruining your fucking lives. I'm gonna tell you that. I'll tell you that much. They're the reason where money goes to a certain place, or the reason why the mayor does this and that. Like these small people go back to the bigger people who go back to the bigger people who go back to the bigger people who go back to the president and the senators and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like these are the real people that you have to pay attention to. And they are moving in such small circles and moving out here and there, pushing out all like the real. And this woman is supposed to be a liberal. Like she's supposed to be a liberal, a Democrat, and she's being fucking racist, and she's pushing people that are actual like liberals who aren't fucking racist like this out of the game for their own like financial needs. And she thinks that she can do it because like she's just a person of like prominence who has like money and doesn't give a fuck. Now this is a micro incident. Imagine what they say on bro, this was just like one recording. How many recordings are there that we haven't heard of? Or how many instances has this happened where we don't know? This is just the one time that the audio was leaked, because probably somebody got into their feelings about it. Maybe. Here's another one. Here's another audio recording. There's nothing you can do to control him, but I forgot the word. She's Mexican, or her family is. She was born here in America, but her parents are Mexican. She literally calls an adopted son of one of the council members. Said that he looks like a little monkey. Like, bro, what?
Whatever the kid's name is, I'm like, it's like the oddest thing. It's like black and brown on the float.
I'm trying to. Let me know if you can like hear it enough, because the audio is weird.
It's like the oddest thing. It's like black and brown on this float. And then there's this white guy with this little black kid who's misbehaved. Este niño has they're not doing, the kid is bouncing off the effing walls on the float, practically tipping it over. There's nothing you can do to control him.
Changuito, that's what it is, changuito. And that's like their term sort of for like little black monkey or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, number one, the kid she's talking about that was bouncing off on the floats, saying that he's incontrollable. The kid that she's talking about is literally 2 years old. Imagine a 2-year-old losing their fucking mind. You know what I mean? Just being a 2-year-old. All right. And that's how you're just going to talk about him? A 2-year-old? An adopted 2-year-old to a white guy. That's how you're going to talk about him? First, you're going to be like this white dad with a black adopted, like with a black son. And then proceeds to call him a monkey. Like, you know what you were doing. Like, you say it in this like little like abuelita voice or whatever, and use these terms, but you know what you're saying when you say it. When the words that you say follow as the white man with a black kid who has an uncontrollable kid who's literally 2 years old, acting like a monkey or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, you know what you were doing when you said that. You know what you were doing when you said that. You're gross. You're weird. And I don't appreciate that. And I especially don't appreciate that from the Latin community. And I know it's just like, I mean, racism is every fucking where. But it's when you're in a position of prominence. in a position of prominence in politics. This is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? And it's just like there are times, and it has nothing to do with this, but there are like points in times where I'm just like, these are the same people who want black people to like stand up for with them for the Black Lives. I mean, when Black Lives Matter is happening, you know, everybody stands up for them. But then there are a lot of like Hispanics who get up in their feelings and say, "Oh, but the black people are not out here, you know, trying to like rally against us when we're having things happen to us." And I'm just like, well, hello. There are things like this where it's just like you're racist to black people as well. Like, what do you like? Not all of them, not in not in all of them are like that. But I'm just like, hello, excuse me. Like, we're all anybody who's not white all literally goes through this stuff. And the fact that you're literally, it's the weirdest thing to me. It's the weirdest thing to me. And it's not like it doesn't happen all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the fact that it's a prominent public like figure council member that's literally like in charge of like a lot of things in your community. She's just openly just saying that in a group with a whole bunch of other minorities, just calling the guy's son who's black, who's 2 years old. He's 2 years old. Says it looks like a monkey. Are you kidding me? These are the people that you want running your little community. Is that what you want? I just found it so gross, and it hit home to me because she's like freaking Latina, and it's just like you of all people should know. Maybe you don't know, but like your parents were immigrants. Like your parents went through a lot of shit. Your parents constantly, or the race, or Mexico in general, constantly gets called like drug dealers and criminals. Like, you of all people should know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. You want to know if you're black or not? Ask yourself what the person on the audio would consider you as. There you go. Yep. Even like Latinos are racist to other Latinos anyways. I'm not even gonna front. I'm not even gonna lie. Even my family at one point, my other side of my family, you know, there have been times where it's just like, I'm too dark, because a lot of them are like hella lighter than me. With like a couple here and there, you know, we all range from this big rainbow of brown. There's this very, very like Caucasian white part of my family, and then there's this very, very dark, even darker than me part of my family, within like from the same woman, from the same like grandma or whatever. And it's just like, bro, they're racist to me because the lightest people will call me too dark, you know, and then the darkest people would say that I'm light skinned. So it's just like, bro, we're all fucking Dominican. Fucking relax. It's never gonna end though. It's not like this thing is gonna go away. But it's just like, damn, man, you be your own people.
And I'm just like, oh my God.
Then she says, this kid needs a beat down. Let me take him around the corner. I'll bring him back. And it's just like, bro. I was to say, that's what being black is. Being black, sheep of the society. The only use the word black in America and countries that are America. I can't even read. My God. That's what being black is. Being the black sheep of society. They only use the word black in America and countries that America culturized. I don't know if culturized is the word, but I'm going to go with it. Yeah, I get what you mean. They can't even say black anymore, like in public, because they're like, oh, we're going to get in trouble. So they call black people woke. The woke people, the woke culture. You know, that's why when Ariel came out, they didn't call her the Black Mermaid. They called her the Work Mermaid. You know, everything now, when it has anything related to do with black people, it's not the black people did this, it's the woke people do this, because being woke is a problem apparently, which means being black is a problem apparently. But they just don't want to outright say it, because if they say it and we call them racist, it's a problem when they damn well know they're racist. Like, just come out and say you're racist. Just say you're racist. Just say it. Like, I'll literally give you like $10. Just say, admit it, you're racist. Like, big fucking whoop, like we already knew, but just like own it. You know what I mean? Like, own it.
They're raising him like a little white kid, which I was like, this kid.
Bro, what? Did she really just say that? They're raising him like a little white kid? It's a white dad. Like, what do you want? What do you fucking want?
They're raising him like a little white kid, which I was like, this kid needs a beat down. Like, let me take him around the corner and then I'll bring him back.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes? Ven para
It's
acá.
a pinch.
Yeah.
Bro. And I get what she means by that, because I'm assuming all cultures are that, but like, you know, Spanish, Latino culture were inherently like, I'm gonna beat kids, like they beat your kids, you know what I mean? If you got in trouble, they'll send the chocolate at you, you know, get you with the belt or whatever. I've been a victim to that, not for a long time. I feel like once I was like around like 15, maybe like 14, maybe 13, not even. I feel like it started getting less and less. Like it would be mostly like yelling at me, and like yelling at me would just like make me cry. So like that whole thing, like it literally, like that whole beating your children generation, like literally like stops with like my generation, where we're just like, I'm not gonna do that. I hope, because like I'm just like, there's just no reason to hit a 5-year-old, you know, on the butt and say don't do that, because like they don't even fucking know what's going on, barely can even speak a couple words, you know what I mean? So I get what she was trying to get at there, but it's just like, damn, come on, lady, you live in these stone ages. You gotta get with the program. You gotta get with the program. Like, no. And then they're just laughing about it. It's just weird. The boy is 2 years old. What do you mean I'm gonna take the 2-year-old around the corner and beat some sense into him? Like, what? Feels like, I don't know, 7, maybe a little. You know what I mean? But like, not even that. I can't even bring myself to do that. Bro, I got so you think you got upset, bro? I was so upset. I was just like, you're making she's not making the Latino people look. She is. She's making the Latino people look bad. But she's also like, she's a flipping person of prominence. She's in freaking LA City Council. Like, are you serious right now?
But yes, he was the fourth black.
So anyways, getting back to redistricting.
Yeah.
25 black. Martinez further jokes about blah blah blah. Martinez, De Leon, Cedillo, and Herrera discuss black political power in Los Angeles and what De Leon terms the Wizard of Oz effect. Martinez says she sees a lot of short, dark people in K-Town. Cedillo jokes about the height of Oaxaca. I can't say that word. Oaxacan. Ooh. He's gonna say it right, but I keep forgetting. Koreans. Martinez says he doesn't know what the village they're from, and says Tangfeo. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's called
Tangfeo right here means like ugly.
Yeah,
I see a lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah, puro Oaxacan Koreans. Not even like Kevin, little ones.
I was like, no, I don't know where these people are from. I was like,
I gotta look up that word. Oaxacan. I forgot what it meant. Oh, it's literally a region in Mexico. So they're saying like little like Mexican Koreans, as in they're saying short Koreans. You're fucking
Yeah,
bro.
that's called K-Town.
K-Town.
yeah.
Korean
I see a
town.
lot of little short, dark people.
Yeah, puro Oaxacan Koreans.
I said puro Oaxacan Koreans. Puro means like literally like straight up
Like Kevin,
Mexican Koreans.
I was like, no, I don't know where these people are from. I was like, I don't know what village they came, how they got here, but.
And then they're wearing shoes.
So one.
Oh my god, they said they're wearing if you can hear in the back, he says, oh, and they're wearing shoes.
Came how they got here, but.
And then they're wearing shoes.
So one.
Tangfeo, and then the woman in the back. They don't pick it up and then they don't caption it, but the lady literally says Tangfeo, which means like so ugly.
I get what we have to do, right? Just massage to create districts that benefit you all, right, and the future.
Yep.
But we got to figure out Mark's seat too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that benefits you three.
Is if the African Americans look at this, now that he might or may not be suspended, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think he should be, but anyhow, if he goes away.
You mean resign, not suspended?
No, here's.
You're right, I think, yeah, there is a difference.
If I may.
If he resigns, hold on, if he resigns and.
Bro, the fact that they're literally just like negotiating within each other about who they want to like sit next to them or whatever. Like, oh, I'm gonna support him and I'm gonna help him get elected because I know that he's gonna agree with my takes and what I want, and vice versa. I'm gonna help him out. The way that they're literally going about this and how like democratic all of this is, it's just like, bro, this is gross. It sets me off. It's so off-putting. It's so gross. And it's just like, these are the people that literally dictate how your city is going to look and run. It's so gross. It's so disgusting. And they're literally playing like they're playing high school. They're literally role playing, LARPing high school right now. They're doing a whole popularity test, and they were like, I don't like Kevin, and I had a falling out literally on one of the tapes. They're like, well, I had a falling out with one of these guys, or somebody had a falling out with some guy, and they no longer talk to each other. So I don't know, blah 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 blah. Whole lot of high school drama shit is happening here in the real world. It's gross. It's weird. It creeps me out. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
And the African Americans look at this as a hostile takeover because he's gone. We'll have to figure that shit out because politically they're gonna come after.
Yeah, but
They even know what they're doing. They even know what they know what they're doing. Right here, caught red-handed. Boys, we got him caught red-fucking-handed.
If I may,
If he resigns, hold on. If he resigns and the African Americans look at this as a hostile takeover because he's gone, we'll have to figure that shit out because politically they're gonna come after.
yeah, but can I say something right now? And this is what I call the ¿cómo se llama this guy? The movie, the Wizard of Oz, in fact.
Mhm.
And what I mean by the
Listen
Wizard
to this
of Oz,
shit.
in fact, is when you're at the side of the curtain, it's like this big voice.
An
It sounds
illusion.
big. And it sounds like there's thousands sometimes. And then when you actually pull the curtain, is that you see the little Wizard of Oz. You know what?
I've never watched the movie.
It's the same thing.
All right.
It's real simple. You got 100 people, right?
The dumbass never saw The Wizard of Oz, and I bet you, and I 110% bet you that she never saw The Wiz either. She never saw The Wizard of Oz, which is the whitest cast there is, and then she never. I bet my bottom. I'm gonna say I bet my bottom dollar, but what's my bottom dollar? I bet my life savings that I don't have, and that she would never even consider watching The Wiz.
Do a homework Mexicano. I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about my chances of beating your ass.
25 are for black. And the 25 blacks are shouting. And the
But they shout like there were 250.
Yeah.
When there's 100 of us, they're
Alright.
like, it sounds like
So,
there's 10 of us.
but that,
You hear that? They're shouting, like there's 150 of them, but there's only like, is that what he says? But there's only like 25 of them. It's just like, yeah, you know that the black people have been so repressed for so many years that even the smallest amount of voices are going to be heard like tenfold, and you know that to be true, bro. But then they're using it in the opposite way, where it's just like he's literally trying to call them like chihuahuas. Literally, that's literally what he's trying to say, if it makes any sense. And I'm not trying to like insult anybody, but he's literally trying to just call them like chihuahua, like a chihuahua, a dog, you know, the dogs that bark so much but there's no bite. That's what he's literally trying to say. Like, oh, you pull the Oz curtain and there's just only one little short guy. And I'm just like, bro, this is the problem. This is why the whole this on top of what Kanye did with the White Lives Matter thing, it's just like, bro, I can honestly feel like the black people is right now just being like, bro, you know what I mean? Like I even feel just like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Yes, I seen The Wiz. It makes me black. It made me black. The Wiz is 110% better than the Wizard of Oz. I mean, come on. Isn't there like another one being made or coming out? Right? Or no? Or did one already come out? Maybe I'm not that black. I'm pretty sure there was like a new Wizard of Oz coming out. Or it came out. I don't know. You tell me. See, this is, again, back with the high school shit. Moving on. Back to the high school shit where there's just like, whoever tells Martinez de Leon and Cedillo that they must maneuver the appointment of city council seat to someone who supports them. After De Leon rejects the initial suggestion, they seem to agree that Heather Hutt Following a controversial process, HUT appointed the council member, yada, yada, yada.
If somebody slides in, right, temporary or however you do it, right, that person has to support the three of you.
This is so gross,
Has to
man.
support the three of you. And Danny.
You know who wants to run for that seat?
Reggie.
No, Isidore.
I ain't gonna support Reggie. Reggie was over there with Karen.
Who was the
After he was fucking sweating his ass off.
The one who will support us is Heather Hutt.
Yes.
I like Heather Hutt.
Yeah.
Heather's
Bro, the fact that they're discussing this, they're literally discussing this like high schoolers would discuss, like, all right, you're going to be the treasurer. I'm going to be the student body president. I'm going to help, I don't know, Sarah run for vice president because I know that she's going to support me. So I'm going to, while I run my campaign, I'm going to also push her campaign because I know that when we both win, she's going to support. You know what? It's so gross and weird. It's so high school drama. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, and then the lady just wasn't, she wasn't just racist to black people. I'm gonna tell you that much. At least she's racist with everybody. Because then she proceeds to call I think this guy is a fuck, I forget. Armenian. Just the guy with the one eyebrow. You know what that means. One eyebrow. You know what it means.
Coin, I think, will come with us by the mere nature that the labor map is better for Coin.
He also wants this guy elected, so he needs a district that Irene Nazarian can win it. That's what they want.
Yeah.
They want to be reassured that they have not a Armenian district in the valley, because that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But they want as many Armenians in that district as possible to be able to play. Now, I don't think Adrien gets elected. If a reputable white businesswoman runs in that district, it's still pretty white. But that's on them.
Yeah.
I'm not cutting that deal with anybody because I don't know. I don't know that he can win.
You know that Aveen works for Caruso.
Areen. No, ya se fue.
Yeah.
He started his own business.
Yeah, he's with Caruso.
Yeah, I like him.
He's cool. I mean,
I don't have a problem with him. He's been helpful to me in the past. He's critical of Kokorian because they had a small falling out when Areen left his office. Kokorian was really pissed off and stopped talking to him.
Did you see how weird that is? It's so high school. It's so weird. They had a falling out when the guy left his office. He was really pissed. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, what is this? This has nothing to do with the greater good of your community, bro. And that's the end of all the audio. Man, the woman right here. Let me just show you her face one more time. This woman right here, Nuri Martinez. This woman right here. Fire her. And she didn't even, like, everybody's like wants for her to step down from like that position and just like move away entirely, like move away completely, and she just won't. And I don't think she will. I feel like she's just gonna wait till the dust settles over and she's just gonna stay and act like nothing happened, which is kind of fucking, it just sucks. But I think she took like a temporary leave of absence. I don't know. She might have this. I don't know. I'm not keeping up. One person leaves and another one shows up. This is how the cycle continues. This is going to continue until the day we die. Until the entire human race is like eviscerated and gone. There's always going to be agreeers and disagreeers. There's always going to be every fucking thing. But the least we can do is just make sure like it's more 80-20 when it comes to like these horrible people living on this earth, or at least being in these positions with like power, like real serious power. This is why I don't vote. It's all a dog and pony show to me. These people are trying to change nothing for real. They're literally trying to change nothing but the amount of money that they have in their pocket and how well they live. Because as long as they're siding with the capitalist world, which I mean, it's never going to go away. To be honest, it's never going to go away. They're just trying to side with the people that are going to continue giving them money. They're going to help people make their money in order to continue making sure that they get money and get backed by those same people so they get reelected and reelected and reelected, and they have all this money to push campaigns and all this other bullshit. But I had to show you what it is and what it was, because I really don't like to talk about politics. I really don't. But like, this is important, like, matters. These are important things that really need to be talked about. And like, that's just not okay. I was not feeling it. It really rubbed me the wrong way, especially coming from the fact that the woman is a literal Latina. I mean, she wasn't Dominican, or else I would have been real fucking pissed. I'm still pissed, but I'm not like seething with like rage. But like, she's Mexican. Like it's like, hello. Especially like like her parents were Mexican. Like all the shit that your parents had to go through and probably are still are going through. Maybe, I don't know. It's just like you're weird. You're corny. You're so corny. It's weird. So we're gonna be moving on to Kanye, because Kanye, I guess, adds a little bit to the whole politicalness of the topic of politicalness. I'm gonna just say it, and I'm just gonna say it right now. All right, I'm gonna just say it right now. I cannot keep myself from talking about Kanye. It's not my fault. It's his fault. It's literally his fault. He did this to me. You know what I mean? If he would just relax a little bit, you know, and I wouldn't talk about him. He does this to me. I end every stream and I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna talk about him anymore. We're under the bridge. We're moving on. Hopefully, you know, he gets some help. Yada yada yada. We're done with it. Then he just keeps coming back. He just keeps coming back, and I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And it's Kanye's fault for making this even more political, because that's all he does. That's all he fucking does. Stirs the pot for no reason. So apparently we watched, I think it was like a 2 minute clip on the Shade Room, I think it was, of when Kanye went on Tucker Carlson on Fox's little show with Tucker Carlson, and he just talked about endless fucking bullshit. We didn't even watch the whole interview because it was just a waste of time. I knew it was just gonna piss me off. It was just not even like watch worthy, so we just didn't watch it. There were clips about him talking about Lizzo and how he said the media is promoting fatness or whatever. Whole lot of bullshit about pro-life and the White Lives Matter thing. I think we only saw the White Lives Matter thing, and then we talked about Candace Owens, and then we just moved on because there was just a lot of fucking shit that transpired. And then even after that, after I stopped talking about him, you know, like after the stream ended, and I was sure like, okay, like we're done, he went on, I'm not sure if I can't remember, but he went on Twitter, no, he went on Instagram, lost his fucking mind, got real anti-Semitic, you know what I mean? And then his post got like restricted, and then eventually got taken down off of Instagram. Let me see. Should I try and see what it is? Kanye blocked. I don't even know what it was, because it just all happened so fast, and I try not to like be on the internet that much, but like I can't help myself because I have to. But like, it's sometimes when it's just Kanye, I'm like, oh my god, and I just gotta keep scrolling. But let's see. Kanye blocked Instagram post. I forgot I don't know what the post was that got him blocked. But he said some shit, and I think it was let me see, is this it? Nope. God, where is it? Sorry, I didn't think I was gonna be talking about the tweet. I guess it's just gone. I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said. I don't know what it was, what he said. I forgot what it was, the exact things, but he got blocked off of Instagram. They said, nah, fuck all of that. And then he went on Twitter because they blocked him on Instagram. He literally went on Twitter and he said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but I'm going to wake up I'm going to he didn't even know how to say like death con. He said death, like dying, like death. But when I wake up, I'm going death con 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. I'm just like, honey, like my guy. What are you literally talking about? What are you literally talking about? And the fact that his little girlfriend, and I'm convinced there's something going on with him and Candace Owens. Candace fucking Owens. Should I even play the clip? Should I play the clip? But that's the Twitter. But that's what he posted on Twitter. I'm confused. Did he post that same like caption of words on Instagram and then like reposted it on Twitter? Or is it like about the same thing? I was trying to find the exact thing that he said on on Instagram, but I couldn't find it. I'm gonna figure out this whole YouTube thing where you can like send me links so that I can start seeing shit. But yeah. What was he saying? Yeah, and then Candace Owens, which again I said I'm pretty sure and I'm convinced that they got a little something going on. You can't tell me. You can't tell me this woman is backing this man up like it's her boo. Like it's her boo thing. Okay? What are you saying? Kanye said black people are the real Jewish people in the Bible. Hey, I've actually heard the black people are the real Jews from the Bible, and it's very convincing. They use scripture to prove it. What I can say for sure, and I'm not a Christian, I'm not a cat. I can't. I don't. My name is Genesis. I don't know why my parents decided to name me something so like biblical. My name is Genesis. I don't partake any like my parents used to when I was little. Take me. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. But what I literally will say though is that Jesus was not white. The man was not white. And I'm just gonna leave it there because this could go so many ways, and I'm not about to debate it because me personally, I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. But if we're gonna talk about the actual person, this whole Jesus person is based off. Jesus wasn't white. The man wasn't white. The whole listen, I didn't live back then, and I'm not about to sit here and tell you who I think and what race, but I know he's not white. And I don't even feel comfortable saying that I know he's not when I don't partake. It's not my thing. Religion has done a lot of things to a lot of people that I just don't agree with. That I can't. Here's my thing. If what he said was that insane about Jew stuff, why they ban him so quick? Here's the thing. If what he said was about was insane, was that insane about the Jew stuff, why they banned him so quick? What do you mean? I'm confused. Not like I'm confused. Like, what do you mean by the Here's my thing. If what he said was that insane about the Jew stuff, why they ban him so quick? What do you mean? Because it's like hate speech. You can't say like hate speech. Elaborate more. Elaborate. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What is I saying? Anyways, back to Candace Owens, because I didn't really say. I was going to look up the clip, but like every time I see her face, it's just like, bro, I want to punch you. I want to deck you so hard. Anyways, Candace Owens went on her little show on her little YouTube channel and was just like, I have to pull up the clip. I'm sorry. I have to. Trigger warning. I'm going to put on Candace Owens right now. Trigger fucking warning. I'm so sorry. As soon as he posted that, Twitter deleted the tweet and banned his account. Because I feel like it had just started on Instagram, where each platform has rules. I'm sure if it started out on Instagram, it would have taken a little bit. I mean, on Twitter, it would have taken a little bit as it did on Instagram, but it was already happening on Instagram. People were already talking about it. You know, when people talk about Instagram, the entire world is talking about it on Twitter, and you know what I mean? So, like, once one place bans you, then it's like an automatic thing that the other place, like, bans you. Because we're just going to get around. As soon as you get bans off of off of Instagram. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be that fucking hard to just be like, he's saying the same shit over here. No, ban. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the Twitter people who were in charge of like banning people were on Instagram watching the shit unfold, and then when it started to unfold on Twitter, they're like, no, right away, like instant. You know what I mean? I think had it happened vice versa, it might have taken a little bit longer. It still would have happened, but I think it would happen. But like Twitter is like very quick because again, there's like hella people on it on Twitter where they were just like literally like nope, right quick. You saw how quick they got Trump? No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that long. They took a long time. Anywho, besides the point. Besides the point. I don't know what the community guidelines for any of these pages are. At the end of the day, what I like to remind people is that Twitter and Instagram are private companies and they can do whatever the hell they want. They can allow and not allow people on their apps and stuff. You are not legally like required to like be able to like use these things. Like I don't know in what world you thought like that was a thing, but it's not a thing. And this is not Karen Dolan. This is not her YouTube channel. What the fuck is going on? Like you are not entitled to like have an Instagram or have a Twitter. Like that's not getting it taken away is not like violating your free speech. All right. Go to a I don't know, like a government run forum if you want to, and then if you get banned off there, then maybe you might have some legal ground to stand on. Girl, shut up. Then you might have some legal, grounds to stand on. But these are private platforms. They can do whatever the hell they want with the people that are on it. So the whole conversations when people start to lose their fucking mind, especially when Andrew Tate got banned, and like violating my free speech. I can't do his accents, but they're violating my free speech and all this other bullshit. It's just like no, they're not. They're literally not. All right, stop getting your panties in a bunch, and like move on to the next one. Like go to where Donald Trump is. You're not gonna get banned there. I promise. You'll be fine. It's not your right. It's not your First Amendment right to have a Twitter account to be bullies and say racist shit and hate speech on the internet. Okay, that is not your God-given right. Okay, it is not. And I like to just quickly remind people that because they tend to forget. I really wanted to show you real quick. Where is it? No, big homie, where's the no. Candace, you have to hear what she says. You have to hear what she says. That it'll make you literally you think they would ever ban Andrew Tate? What? You think they would ever Andrew Tate Kanye? Oh. I don't know. It's not like Andrew Tate I feel like was a constant, whatever, but I don't know. Kanye kind of comes and goes. I don't think that they would. I don't know. That's a good question. They could. I mean, he's going on the route where I would, put it past them. I think they would. I'm pretty sure they could. I just want a clip. I don't want to watch a 43 fucking minute. Candace, bro, get a grip. Get a grip. Anyways, I'm basically convinced. I'm trying to pre-watch, see if this is what I want. I'm pretty sure they're sleeping together. Allegedly. Alright, fuck it. No, I'm not gonna watch it. Anyways, she was defending him and saying, do we literally think that he was being serious? Okay, how do we know that it wasn't just like the entirety of Jewish people that he was like, talking about? What if it was just like people that he doesn't like and they coincidentally they just happen to be Jewish? And I was like, no, bitch. If he was just talking about specific people, then why not just name drop the specific people? He had to go and say the Jew. Okay? She wants to. She tried. She really tried. She really tried, and I'm convinced they have some sort of allegedly some sort of thing going on where she's just been defending and defending. Who's to say? Who's to say? In her little Ben Shapiro voice, who's to say that it was just certain kinds of people, that he just didn't like, and they just so happened to be Jewish. You know what I mean? Who's to say that? That doesn't mean that when he says DEFCON Jews, as soon as I wake up, doesn't mean that he's gonna create a whole Holocaust. The woman literally said that. It's like, it's not like he's trying to perpetuate some sort of Holocaust. And I'm just like, woman, what? She's literally got her finger up his butt, and he likes that. Anywho, so there were footages. The whole interview with Tucker Carlson on Fox News aired, and then they edited out like they always do because they have to make themselves good. They edited out all the clips and weird stuff that Kanye either doesn't make any sense or just doesn't make the propaganda that they're trying to spew to all their Fox News watchers. Like, it just didn't fit their narrative. So there's all these clips that just didn't make the show, and I'm just like, I wonder why. So we're just gonna watch a couple of them. Excuse me. Motherboard obtained footage of Ye making bigoted statements about Jewish people and bizarre claims about fake children, as well as describing visions of kinetic energy cities sites sent to him by God. I think they meant sight. Fox News recently aired a two-part interview between Tucker Carlson and Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West. Motherboard has obtained blah, blah, blah. I just read that. A strange and lengthy digression about fake children he claimed were planted in his house. Bro, listen to this. These include numerous anti-Semitic sentiments from Ye and a strange and lengthy digression about fake children he claimed were planted in his house to manipulate his own children. What kind of what? And a statement that he's vaccinated. Oh no. Oh no. Tucker Carlson didn't mention that in his little interview, that the guy is fucking vaccinated. You can't tell the white folks that are out here on fucking watching fucking Fox News. You can't tell them that the man's vaccinated. Can't tell them that. Oh my god. Hold on. I got a guy with blood on his face, and I'm trying not to show that, because why? All right, does this do a better job? Yeah, there's just a random. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Let's see. What are you saying? Kanye's so confusing because his thoughts conflicts one another, like White Lives Matter conflicts. Exactly. You cracked the code. I don't know if he uses conflict right ever since I said Louisiana was in Texas. My brain is, oh my god. Get out of here. In the version of the interview that made it to air, Ye described what he said was pressure not to support Donald Trump when the latter was a candidate, called the singer Lizzo clinically unhealthy for her weight, and tried to explain his decision. What's going on? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? His decision to appear at Paris Fashion Week with the conservative pundit Candace Owens in the matching White Lives Matter shirt. I'm convinced they're doing something behind the scenes. Carlson praised the interview as interesting, deep, provocative, yada yada yada. Let's see. Here we go. Here's one of them. Kanye is vaccinated. They left this shit out of the interview. I wonder why.
Every day.
I wonder why.
Killing each other in the streets every day. One of the amazing things with Mayor Suarez is the murder rate.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Has gone down. And yeah, I mean, you set that question up. You have more information about about what happened in the hospitals. So in all honesty, I don't have the most facts, as many facts.
No, I mean in your life, like
So I might have
the
deflected.
COVID vaccine, the being stuck inside. Like, what did you think of all that?
I was vaccinated. It was interesting. A friend of mine told me that.
Hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. I got vaccinated. I wonder why they took that clip off the interview that was aired. I know. I wonder why. The other footage that didn't air specifically includes numerous asides about Jewish people. Ye has recently displayed an intense negative fixation on the Jews, both on his Instagram and Twitter. Accounts have been locked in recent days because of Ye's anti-Semitic statements. On Friday, October 7th, he appeared to suggest in an Instagram post that, oh, that's what it was about. The whole Diddy thing. That's what it was about. I was trying to get to that. In an Instagram post that the rapper Diddy is controlled by Jews, not long after he promised in a tweet that he would go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. In his interview with Carlson, Ye said that the Planned Parenthood founder Margaret Sanger is a known eugenics, as he put it, created Planned Parenthood with the KKK to control the Jew population. The thing about Margaret Sanger is, parts of it, are true or whatever, but it's just like Kanye's not using it in anyways, let me just let him talk.
Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger, a known eugenics, with the KKK to control the Jew population. When I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race Black really are. This is who our people are, the blood of Christ. This, as a Christian, is my belief. And I believe that if we saw ourselves as more...
Interesting. When I say here it is. That's what I was trying to get with Sanger. The statement mashes up a few different claims. Sanger was indeed a racist eugenist. A stance that the organization has since denounced. Claims that the Planned Parenthood exists to kill Black infants in the womb are common across several different conspiratorial spaces. Ye was also referring to the claim, unsupported by historical evidence, that Black people are the real Jewish race, which is often used to promote anti-Semitism. Which is the whole thing about this whole like religion and Jewish and Christians and all of that, and who was the right person and yada. It's just like, why do you care who was who and what was what? The whole point of religion is to bring people together, and you're fighting over excluding who should and should not be part of the group, who started it first and who didn't start it first. And it's just like, y'all care way too goddamn much about who's this and who's that, and then you wonder why people are like race, not even race. It's just like, why do you care so much about who was the fucking first one? No, the first Jewish people were Black, and then it was like, why do you care that other people that are not Black Jewish as well? It's just the whole fighting against religion and all that stuff. It's just like, the whole point of religion was to bring people together for one common greater cause. You know what I mean? And you're constantly shitting on every fucking body, on everybody. Why? Tell me why. Christians and Catholics and every goddamn one of them. All of this whole religion was built off of unifying and love and the word of God and all this other stuff. And the hell just froze for a second. And everybody's concerned about who was the prophet, who was the first to do this, who was the, like, no. Like, then at that point, it's just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care what you believe in. It's just like, stop talking. Stop talking. You say, damn, they cut them clips off when you want to hear the rest. No, like, the rest is what's included in the interview. What you don't hear after all of this is they literally cut out all these things that they don't want the white people, the white supremacist people that are watching Fox News right now, that they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear all these, the Jews were originally Black. People on Fox News, people watching Fox News don't want to hear about that. Everything that you see right now was removed from the interview. When he continues talking and it's cut, that's what's included in the interview. You think that Tucker Carlson This white man is just gonna let this man spew shit about the Jewish people being black. Honest, what? Come on now. I disagree. Religion has always been built. I disagree. Religion has always been built for. Okay, no. That is true. This is 110% true. But what it's being used for right now is a whole kind of like unite people for some sort of greater good, and it's all a whole bunch of bullshit. I can completely agree. Many years ago, that shit was built off of separating people and war and all this other stuff. That is 110% true. But right now, the way that it's being spewed to everybody, it's built off of love and the way of life, and prosperity, the fancy clowns and the harp music playing and all of that. That's what they're trying to make it seem like it's about, and it's not even about that. It's not about that at all. It's supposed to be a unifying community, and they're not. Before, I completely agree. I'm not even saying that, but I completely agree. It was used to divide people, of course, because they wanted to see who was with you and who was not. And if you didn't just automatically just side with like, all right, fine, I'm a Christian now, they were like, kill you. They would kill you. But now they're trying to erase war. Religion was about war. Where they literally are trying to erase that shit as if it didn't fucking happen, and they're just trying to sugarcoat it and make it into something else, and it's not. It's not. So that's why me and religion, we just I can't. I don't fucks with it. I don't fucks with it. And they literally use God told me that. I'm like, bro. I'm gonna get so many like Christians and Catholics fucking mad at me, but it's true. It's like you can't sit here and tell me that you had a literal conversation with God. God did not talk to you. All right. I hate when people say that. You know what I mean? Say it in other ways, but don't literally say it and make it like it's true. Like you literally like I understand. Like my brother passed, and there are moments where like I feel like he's with me. I don't think he's talking to me, but I feel like he's with. Like talking is a little like whatever, but it's just like the way that pastors make it seem like he said it to me. It's just like weird. Like there are moments where I feel like my brother is here with me, or something happens, and I think of him, and that makes me think that he's here with me. I don't think he's reading me like fucking chapters of the book telling me what to do. Like I think that's just weird, and you're using that to you're using that to like you're basically, what is it, like a shepherd? My God, I'm losing my voice. You're basically like a shepherd, and you have all these sheep, and you're literally pushing them in whatever direction that you want using the man said this to me. What? The man said this to me in a dream, and I had to come up here and yell and scream for about 2 hours and start speaking in tongue. I was like, bro, enough. Anyways, there's more. We gotta get more. We gotta get to the clips. I've been going for 2 hours. Oh, this one's great. We're no longer trauma drunk. Listen to this man talk. Come on, play.
Exactly what our culture is based on. Think about us judging each other on how white we could talk would be like, a Jewish person judging another Jewish person on how good they danced or something. I mean, that's probably like a bad example when people are gonna get mad at that shit. But another thing that they do that I probably want to edit that out in front of that like that. Okay, so.
And then they literally did edit it out.
I was talking to Ice Cube today, and we got really beat up in 2020 for saying we need to approach things a different way and not just be trauma drunk.
Right.
Which is a term that God just hit me with in the past couple of days. We are no longer trauma drunk. We're no longer trauma drunk, and we're no longer trauma bonding, and we're no longer woke in the sense of what woke is, because woke is just complaining about racism, but not doing anything about it. So what we're gonna do about it is say, hey, you know what?
What does Kanye think he's doing
Y'all not
about
gonna send
it?
nobody at me.
What does he think he's doing about
Based on my
racism
opinion.
then? You
asked the question before.
Like what What does he think he's doing? You're one to judge when you think that you're doing something to help. I'm sorry. Did I miss the seminar or the
drove
or
me
the
crazy.
or the what do they call it? The Yeezy, the whatever his little shows that he be having. Did I miss one of them? It doesn't seem like you're trying to help. You're literally
Crazy to
directing.
not be able to
I'm sorry,
say.
it's pausing in weird places. You're literally force feeding all these talking points to the literal people. Tucker Carlson, who is like directly like responsible for all these white supremacists, just feeling like they can do and say whatever the fuck they want.
That I like Trump.
Fucking weird. At another point, when complaining that his children are going to school that celebrates Kwanzaa, Ye added, I prefer my kids' new Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it will come with some financial engineering. The belief that Jews control the financial system is one of the oldest, most deeply rooted anti-Semitic claims. It's unclear if that's what he meant, but of course that's what he meant by it. I mean, fucking sometimes we think that he's dumb, but he's not. He just acts dumb. He does a real good job of acting stupid, but he knows what he's saying. He knows exactly what he's saying.
I was biting my tongue on my political opinion because I thought it would be better for my children. And now you look up and my kids are going to a school that teaches black kids a complicated Kwanzaa. I prefer my kids' new Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it will come with some financial engineering.
You're literally being anti-Semitic. You're literally You're literally being anti-Semitic right now. Seriously. First of all, you claim that the original Jewish people are black. And now you're using the stuff that is like you cannot say, which is inherently anti-Semitic. You're using it as like a joke. So which one is it? Which one is it, Kanye? Which one? Pick a side. Biggest flip-flopper of the whole fucking... My God. This dude is complicated. I'm close to just talking it up to him being an attention whore. He is most definitely an attention whore.
Kwanzaa doesn't, so they don't teach even Christmas itself, Christ Mass.
No. And one more aside, Ye told Carlson that he was going to be the first Latino. What the fuck? Yo. And one more aside, listen to what I'm about to say. Ye told Carlson that he was going to be the first Latino president. That statement was aired, but it was followed by something that wasn't. I trust Latinos when I work with them. He told, like, what the fuck does that even mean? I trust them more than I'll be safe. My God. Okay, wait. Wait, where is he? Does he say it or does he not say it? Oh, there's no footage about it? I think that's all of it. Okay, I'll just read it. Can you believe that's what he said? I just trust Latinos. When I work with them, he told Carlson, I trust them more than I'll be safe. Certain other businessmen, Carlson didn't ask which businessmen those would be. Carlson's program also didn't air a strange claim from Ye that fake children had been placed in his house to manipulate his children. What fake children? I mean, like actors, professional actors, they placed into my house to sexualize my... Bro, what is he on? Kanye is not Dominican. What the fuck? Where... You're having a literal, like, Louisiana is in Texas right now. The what? No. No. Dude. You're having a Louisiana is in Texas right now. He's just being weird. He's just weird. He's just being weird. He's just being stupid. Because I feel like, because I think that he thinks that they would vote for him or whatever. Anyways, he referred to the so-called son of an associate, seemingly to imply that the child was fake. He says we didn't even believe this person was her son because he was way smarter than her, right? Yay! Oh my God, what? An experiencing manic episode, he discussed his experiences with David Letterman, telling him, when you're in this state and you're hyper paranoid about everything, everyone. This is my experience. Other people, you're literally saying that you have bipolar disorder and you experience manic episodes, and then you're out here confidently saying that actors were put into your fake children were put into your home to manipulate your children. Oh my God. Hold on, there was more videos. Oh, there they are. So where are the other ones? There's more. There should be one right here. Hold on. Oh, and then oh my God, and then he talks about Virgil, bro. Oh, I can't wait to show you what the Virgil one was about. The guy's on something. He's literally on something. Hold on, I have to figure out why it's taking so long to load. Da-da-da. Trauma drunk. Give me a second. Wait. Oh, why did I just refresh? I found it. You would think somebody put a gun to Kanye's head and said, be famous or die, bro. Act like you never had a choice. Literally. And then the life that he just chose to live, to have kids with a white woman, to just be constantly in that back and forth with the mother of his children who is white. And then the whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Remember when I said last show, when I was just like, I bet you, I can bet top dollar, Kanye's not stupid. I can guarantee that in his house somewhere, he has one of those ginormous boards that the police stations be using, and he has the red lines going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to talk about this, and then if it gets controversial, then I'm going to add this to it, and if this doesn't pop off, then I'm going to do this. And he just has a fucking board of just like controversial, stupid, fucking wild ass shit on a board that he has lines to, just think, you know what I mean? You know those boards. I feel it in my gut. Like, he has one of those, and this is how he's just like creating this entire like narrative right now. Here is Kanye talking about Virgil. Why, I don't know. He needs to just like stop talking about the man. He just needs to let the man rest in peace, and like there's no need for you to be talking about this man anymore. Like, you gotta leave him alone, in my opinion. Sincerely. As if he hadn't learned the first time not to talk about him, here he is talking about him again. Come on, play the video.
At the end of the day, we all know we have to answer to God. Now, some of us in desperate times may grab a little bit too much of the Hennessy. I'll be specific. Arno, shout out. Thank you for making the Hennessy. It's delicious. That's an LVMH company. I'm kind of very much so in beefing with them right now because they killed my best friend, Virgil.
How did they kill Virgil?
They, first of all, they hired him. Well, do you want the, I'm gonna try to like give you the abbreviated story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they said they killed Virgil?
Virgil was hired as my assistant.
He said something, they killed Virgil? How? How, Kanye? How?
And he ended up becoming one of my best friends because we traveled everywhere. We traveled to Japan. We interned in Italy at Fendi because we weren't accepted in Paris. And we started to gain momentum in the design world. And then Virgil did his own line called Off-White. And then I stopped doing the Kanye West line. I started doing the Yeezy line. And I did a licensing deal. I had a licensing deal with
Literally, yes. And the fact that they literally brought him up, and he asked him, Tucker literally asked him, how did they kill him? How did they kill Virgil? The man literally goes on a rant for about like 5 minutes talking about irrelevant ass shit. To just use Virgil's name to be in here, and I'm like, for what? For what? And then he never really explains why. He just skirts around even trying to answer the question. It's just like, no, because you look fucking, you retarded. Retarded is not the right word. I shouldn't say that. You look stupid. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to say retarded, but you know what I mean. Literally gonna word vomit for like the next 4 minutes.
Adidas, I mean, we still have that deal. And we did this fashion show that was
The fact of the matter is that the Kanye is on literal Fox News with a whole bunch of white supremacists that are watching Fox News. They couldn't give a damn or don't even know who Virgil is, which is like the wildest thing to me, that he's just sitting here talking about them or him.
It was like the most seen fashion show in history. So Bernard Arnault, the head of LVMH, asked to meet with me, and he offered me a deal. But with the deal, they had to have ownership because they're colonizers. They're not there to just, hey, we're going to give you support and you do the best thing you can. All these people, a lot of the VCs and a lot of these kind of companies, they have to have ownership. And Louis Vuitton had presented themselves in such a way, they have so much real estate, where a black man's dream come true would be to have that level of support from a company, because then we can go back into the neighborhood in our pink Cadillac, metaphorically.
Yeah.
The pink Cadillac was literally invented for that. Google that. I don't spill. We don't have enough time to talk about it right here. The Cadillac.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I guarantee you're gonna be the main one clipping shit out of context as a joke between me and you, and you're gonna be the reason why I'm gonna get canceled. You're gonna clip shit out of context. One random fucking day, it's gonna go viral, and it's gonna be your fault. It's literally gonna be your fault. When I look for the origin of who tweeted or posted whatever it was that made me get all canceled, it's gonna say you. It's gonna be you. If I'm gonna get canceled first by anything, it's gonna be you clipping stuff out of context. I guarantee it right now. You literally told me to go, bro. You literally told me to go and clip what I said about Louisiana. Like, come on, you'd be the main. You'd be the main one. You'd be the main one. You kidding me right now?
Like, that specifically color pink is just like, so all of my design team wanted to work with Louis Vuitton. So Bernard Arnault shook my hand, said we're going to do the Kanye West deal at Louis Vuitton. And I was actually going to give him the lion's share, which thank God I didn't. 3 months later, they dropped the deal at the board. The next collection I do, season 2, we don't have anyone to.
I'm gonna have a side channel you don't even know about, getting checks off your worst clips. Bro, go ahead and do so. As long as you link it back to my account so they come and watch the entire stream. Go ahead and do it if you want.
Support it because I had to have Adidas indemnify the collection. The third collection.
Watch, I'm gonna go ahead and copyright claim you every single time you do it.
Virgil's working with me. He's got his line, but he's my main employee. And he's running the Donda design group, and he's bringing in Heron.
Okay, I'm gonna move on from this because he literally many minutes ago he asked him, "How did they kill Virgil?" And then this is what Kanye is. Kanye's just going on a rant. I don't even think he knows where he is. Then he talks about where is it? He ends up talking about Big Pharma, which for some reason I feel like he thinks Big Pharma is like like a farm. Like Big Pharma is about farms and not like pharmaceuticals, like drugs. He literally talks about Big Pharma as if it's like I just gotta play it. It's just like, bro, what?
I'll talk to him if I see him.
Yep.
But I guarantee you he see me. And I have visions that God gives me just over and over on community building and how to build these free energy, fully kinetic energy communities where we put the least impression on the earth. We're not building the new New York skyline cockfight, that we are humble in the way that we present ourselves. We've got to rethink who we are as a species.
Where to go? I have visions on what where is that part? I think they cut it out. He plans to create kinetic energy communities. This is when how can you just like have an interview with him and like just believe or some way? I know Tucker Carlson knows damn well that this man is having a fucking episode. I just know that he knows. How do you just let it go on? Well, then again, he's a demon. I'm trying to just read real quick, seeing if there's anything that I missed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He lost his mind, and then he just continues to lose his mind. But you can't say that the man loses his mind, because then the white people are going to eat that up and say, like, the black person who's trying to advocate for us white people didn't lose his mind. He didn't lose his mind. You know, because if a black person wants to support, what we believe, they call him crazy. Can you believe that? You know what I mean? And they make him feel sane for some reason when they know he's not. And they're just crazy that they're just using and abusing Kanye right now. When Kanye just needs, I don't know. I just feel like he needs, I don't even want to say take his phone away, but like I don't know, he needs a moment. And it's just like, it sucks because I don't even know how to explain it. He's just going through it. I don't appreciate he's going through it, but not going through it, because he's not dumb either. That's what I have to keep reminding myself. It's like, he's not dumb. He knows what he's doing when he does it. I will never get over bringing Candace Owens with him to the Paris show. Like, I'll never get over it. All right, I'm not. Like, I want to like say like, oh, he's just like going through it. He's a little, he's a little dumb, whatever. But it's just like, he's not dumb. He knows what he's doing. I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and try to formally diagnose him when I don't even know, but there's something not right. It's not right. I mean, from where he started off to where he is now, something happened. Something fucking happened. I don't know what it is. And you can't say that it was Kim, the whole Kim Kardashian or the Kardashian curse, because how is it that his wife, who was married to him, you would expect of all the shit that he's, been saying about them. I'm not even gonna wear this headphone the right way anymore. All the shit that he's been saying about his ex-wife, Kim, who's a white person, and all the things that she is doing right now to advocate for black people in jail that have been like wrongfully convicted. You know what I mean? and has tried very, very hard. Like, I commend her for that. People can shit on her left and right. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, fine if you want to. But you cannot disregard all of the positive things that she's been doing in the Black community. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, I think, didn't she like get one of them like stopped, and then she couldn't get the other one stopped, but she was able to like have him have a voice, up until he got executed. Everybody, talked about it. Everybody knew, like I think he like was the getaway driver. I forget the name of one of them. But one of the guys who got like she was like trying to help like get fuck, the words are just leaving my mind, but like get off, like not execute them. They can still have like be like life in prison and then work for the next thing to like get him out of jail. But she wanted just to stop the execution, and the guy just so happened to be a getaway driver when some guy was murdered when he was like 17. And people change. People can change. Like, the whole point of prison or in jail is to like reform. It's not to just keep people there forever until they die. Like, well, then what's the point? What's the point of putting them there? You're just creating this endless cycle, and you're just creating criminals. And the prison system is so ridiculous and fucking retarded. But there are times where like people actually they make a mistake when they're 15, 16, 17. They make a mistake due to the circumstances in their life, and then a little example of a guy who made a mistake, fucked up. Now he's getting fucking executed after like many, many years. I think the guy was like what, 40-ish or 30-ish, late 40s, something, early 40s. I can't remember, but he was old. He learned from mistakes, and he very much was like rehabilitated, and they still executed him anyways. I mean, I don't want to say thank goodness, but like at least Kim was able to like put his story out there, let him have a voice and talk about it, because I'm sure he's been talking about it for many years, just trying to at least stop the execution. And in the very least, she helped him in a way to give him a voice up until, he got executed. And even when she was like crying for him and wanted to like not crying because she didn't know what to do, he was there consoling her, you know what I mean, like telling her that it's going to be okay, the man who's about to be executed. It's just like they give Kim so much shit for no fucking reason. It's just like, little do you fucking know that she's trying to help her community and Black people. Like, why do people shit on her so much? I don't understand. But I, for one, I freaking love her. I do. I say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. But I love Kim Kardashian. I feel like she's doing a lot of wonderful things. And I'm pretty sure, with or without Kanye, her kids are going to be exceptional people in the world. I know better than to disrespect Kim K on your channel. You damn right. You best not. She's all right in my book. You best not disrespect. I will literally ban you again. I'll ban you again for 5 minutes. Try me. Prison is a business, and business is booming. Exactly. If prison wasn't making money, they would just kill violent offenders on receipt. Prison makes billions. Yep, and it's never gonna go away. It's not. And it's not like presidents, politicians, it's not like they're going to do anything to try and change that. They're not, because if they ruin that, they ruin the pockets of everybody, and they'll never get elected again. Yada yada yada. They want to pretend like they're making change when they're not. It's just a whole bunch of lies and bullshit, and it's just recycled and recycled and recycled. I mean, why do you think that Biden, I don't know why I did Biden, Dirk Brandon, pardoned federal like marijuana instead of just like making weed legal? Why do you think he did that? Because he didn't want to rock the boat. You know what I mean? But a Republican will do that in like a heartbeat because they don't give a fuck. But liberals are so fucking weak and spineless that they just don't want to rock the fucking boat and just make weed legal and like, man up for a change. So yeah. Wow, threatening me with a ban on the same day I got banned is a savage. I have powers. And with powers comes great responsibility. I don't give a fuck about responsibility. I'll ban you if you say something stupid. Bring up Louisiana one more time. I dare you. I'm gonna ban you again. Every single time I talk about housewives banning you. Just because you weren't even here. When you're not even here chatting, and when you're out here doing your thing, not leaving me by myself on my stream, ban you. Even when you're not here. Oh man, this was a good one. I like this. This was a good show. But that's pretty much it. I gotta get going. It's late. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness. I need to reconfigure my setup because I put this mic and this mic is just attached weird. So it's about time I go. So thank you so much for sticking around. It's time to go. See you guys on Friday. Awkwardly trying to say goodbye. See you guys on Friday.